Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Womb Wednesday. So excited to see you here again. If you're not already subscribed, I'd love if you do subscribe, okay? On Wednesdays, I make videos about your ascension when it comes to fertility, what your spirit babies want you to know regarding where you're at, male or female, and what you can work through when it comes to your limiting beliefs, okay? My name is Remy. I am a psychic healer medium. I'm also a lawyer. Don't practice anymore. Now, this is my full-time pursuit. What I really want to get your attention around in this series is to see what limiting beliefs are coming up for you, and we're going to be looking at that today. What do your spirit babies want you to know? What does your higher self want you to know? What can you work through at this particular time to ensure that you are connecting with your baby? Perhaps some of you have had infertility. Perhaps some of you are just curious about the energy that's coming up. We are going to look at it all. But first, I like to do this in Womb Wednesday sometimes. Ask yourself a question. We're going to ask the magic 8 ball. If you want one of my magic 8 balls, you can get so via the link in my bio. All right. What is the answer to your question? You can count on it. All right. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, maybe we need to do that. Okay. I did make a video today on my Instagram and TikTok. I will probably post it on YouTube. It'll be up before this, about paradigm shifts. What is happening right now is we're all being upgraded into a new paradigm. Those of us out of the billions of people on the planet, billions of us are being upgraded with the new level of software, new mindset, new thought patterns, new resilience and resonance. How this will show up is a change and shift in your 3D reality. Who do you resonate with? How are you making changes in your life? Are there situations that you've wanted change in that are now changing? It could look like destruction. Okay. So let's see overall, what is the theme? What is the main theme? Okay, we have Don Juan. Some of you are in toxic dynamics and are hoping for the situation to change in order to have the baby. You're thinking that your partner is the only person you can have the child with. I talked about this a couple of Womb Wednesdays ago. So if you're not caught up, 2 ago is when I talked about this, I believe. Some of you have this thought that your current partner is the only person that you will achieve this goal with. And that is not true, because there's some energy there that is basically not allowing you to be in full alignment. Sorry to say that. What else do you want to say? Some of you are already aware and you may be trying to go against the grain or the flow, but you're ending up in the same result. Oh, interesting. A client of mine had these exact cards that came out. Judge and the hedonist. So some of you have unhealthy dynamics with in-laws. Some of you have continued to be abused and in toxic environments, and you think that this is supposed to be the way it is. I talked about this again a few weeks ago. I was wearing what's the brand? I can't remember the brand now. I was talking about Punjabi culture as a whole. I was saying in Punjabi, if you're Punjabi watching this, loki ne ki kehna aur inna chir ho gaya, which is like, what are people going to say? It's been so long since you've been trying. Patagonia. I was wearing the Patagonia sweater. I was talking about this in there of, oh, well, it's been so long. Why hasn't it happened? Why hasn't this happened? Why hasn't that happened? We no longer live in that toxic cycle. We no longer live for other people. While you may still do things that are a determinant of other people's belief systems, that is actually going to keep you stuck in the places where you are looking to excel and succeed. So in the past generations, it worked because there was so much toxicity, patriarchal stuff. And then it's kind of like, the families, the immigrants, they want to come here to have a better life, but they want you to stay stuck in that matrix of the old thought process. They want you to stay stuck in trauma. They want you to do enough, but not too much. That is really holding a lot of you back. I have these thoughts a lot of the time of like, I've built my business around having flexibility, right? And what we are used to, how we grew up is having certain structure and routine, people working 3 jobs, 2 jobs, 1 job, like whatever it was. It's like you have to struggle to make it work. And so what the older generation has a hard time understanding is you came here for the purpose to have an easier life, and now that the next generation has an easier life, you're mad about it. So some of you are getting caught up in what you think things need to look like, how you think you need to behave, and that's not a positive place to be in at this moment. It's holding you back from having your baby. Definitely. Trickster, angel, engineer, and the fool. For some of you, you have this mask on. You are acting as if things are okay. I know one person definitely right now in my mind, and I know you. You have the same initials as me. You are thinking about how this facade has been kept up for too long. You're very much protected. You've had a lot of chances for some of you, and that can come up as miscarriages, right? Like your baby comes and shows itself to you, and then you wonder why they didn't stay. The reason they come and show themselves to you is to give you that hope. And they're very pragmatic, like they're very like 3D and non-emotional in their contribution. And what that means is they're not thinking about, well, I'm gonna hurt my parent by leaving. They're coming because they want to show you it's possible. So I know that's a really hard line. And so they're like, you have done it, which means you can do it again. And we're here guiding you. So the hardships you are going through, the lessons you're going through are partially because of what they want you to learn about yourself. And some of you are trying to manufacture this environment to be perfect for you, the distance to be perfect for you, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, in order to make this work, because this is your heart's desire. And what your baby is saying is that for some of you, that it's not working out because it's not the right person. They want you to really think about what you want in the future. It's very rare that somebody has a child and then that child has no contact with their other parent. So we need to think about this of like, where do you want to be? What do you want it to feel like? And working backwards. You hear that a lot in manifestation, is look at the solution and work backwards. Is your present reality right now giving you that safe environment to be able to achieve that or not? Okay, is your physical reality right now promoting you or deterring you? All right, so let's see what's going well. We have a lot of cards here, but things are going well. And I know, again, it's hard to hear. It doesn't mean that anybody deserves anything. We all just have different life purposes and different lessons that we are meant to be steered toward from our spirit guides and our ancestors. A part of your spirit guide team are your spirit babies or baby. So let's see what's going really well. What do they want to congratulate you for and let you know is going in your favor? We got the student and the storyteller, not the healer, but maybe the healer will come out. We have the divine child, which wanted to come out before, scribe showing up, virgin at the bottom, and the monk and nun. The virgin is showing up as a lingering energy of vulnerability and starting over again after trying really hard at something. So you guys are still kind of on the fence of decisions that you need to make. Some of you are looking to freeze your eggs, potentially freeze embryos with your current partner. Again, you need to go back to what do you want it to look like in the future? Because a part of your karma will be having to deal with that person finding out that it's their child, because you need their collaboration in this. So you just be careful. Go in with a rational mind with any decisions that you're making, okay? The storyteller and the student are working in conjunction at this time. You are willing to learn things from your higher self, your guides, the universe, whatever, and you are using this as a way to empower yourself, which I love. You're using this as a way to understand your story and your journey and your purpose, which is amazing. And you're also looking out for the signs and synchronicities. So when something resonates so deeply on a soul level, it's important to take that as a note of what your body is trying to tell you, what your guides are trying to tell you, and taking what resonates and discerning it. And sometimes the decision, the idea, the download, right? Like the information may be so drastic. So be kind to yourself at those times, but it's also going to be really liberating. Your dedication to yourself is something that is paramount at this time, and you're doing great in that area of life. You have a lot of innocence. You have a lot of naivety, and like, not like you're bad naive, but you're like, oh yeah, I'm welcoming learning more into my life, and your guides are really happy about that. You have a connection with the divine. You're practicing your gratitude, your meditation, your affirmation. So they're picking up on that. They're happy about it. But what they want to say is the result of that and the 3D is going to be a shift. So what is shifting in your crescent reality, your crescent, maybe by the crescent moon, you'll be seeing that. But what is changing in your current reality? It'll be now up until the new moon, which is September the 2nd, I believe, the new moon in Virgo. What from now, which is August the 27th, up till September 2nd is changing for you? Ooh, I just got all the excitement. And they want you to pay attention to the intentions that you set around that time. Whether or not you have this level of vulnerability is yet to be seen. You do, but whether or not it's something that you have experienced so far is an unknown. And you're going to be seeing yourself in a whole new light. Okay? You know, I never expected to go through a second divorce. I thought that I would just be looked at a certain way, femme fatale, right? And I had to really work through that ahead of me walking away. And that was before I physically knew I was going to do it. I was emotionally, mentally, spiritually already going through this shift, because there was a lot of crap happening behind the scenes, which you guys will end up coming to know. But it wasn't anything that I thought, like I thought my network was going to hate me. I thought that I'd be blamed. Like there was all these things that come up, and I had to look at myself from a level of vulnerability of like, what is my inner child trying to teach me right now about my tolerance, the way I've been treated, the way I'm allowing myself to be treated, and the people I've attracted into my life that are perpetuating a level of harm on me, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever, psychologically. So some of you are afraid to walk away from situations that aren't serving you. You're a complete different person than who you were when you got into that dynamic. You're a complete different person inside and out, and it's beautiful. And your guides want you to have reverence for yourself, so respect for yourself, and also a confirmation internally that you're going to go through a lot of positive shifts once you let go of the dead weight that's been holding you back. All right. I hope that this helped. I would love to help you one-on-one. If you want to book a single coaching call, you can do so via the link in my bio. I also have a 3-month infertility healing or fertility healing program, which helps you heal your womb space, okay? That allows you to attract all the positive energy when it comes to manifesting a child. And we'll work through all of these limiting beliefs that are coming up and get direct messages from your spirit baby. If you want to sign up, you can contact me via my website, or I have space right now at this particular day and recording if you want to directly join. I hope to see you on the other side of one of my services. As always, I'm so glad you're here. If you're not already subscribed or following along, please do. It'll help me reach more people like you as I build my new YouTube page. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.